Talk more about this proposed program, Jessica Vaughn, Director of Policy Studies at the Center for Immigration Studies. Jessica, we sure do appreciate your time this morning on America's Forum. And let's begin by asking you, what do you think of this plan from Mayor de Blasio?
Well, these municipal ID cards for illegal aliens, first of all, they really are just naked political pandering to groups that support illegal aliens and advocate for amnesty. But they're a terrible idea for public safety because they offer, the city is not able to actually verify the identity of the people that they're issuing these cards to. So anyone can get one, people can get multiple identification cards. And that means that police can't rely on them for identity. If you're a merchant in New York City and say a landlord, you're not going to know that the person who gives you that ID card is really that person. The main people that they benefit, of course, are criminals. And now and also illegal aliens themselves don't really like these cards because it's like walking around with, something, crying out saying, I'm an illegal alien, because they're the only people who need them. And so they're not really popular with illegal aliens either. And so the fact that he now has to start offering free access to the tourist attractions in New York City to get people to come in and apply for them is kind of silly.
So what do you think, Jessica, what do you think the end game is on this? Is he just trying to, quote, bring in the vote instead of get out the vote? Are they just trying to get illegals signed up and bring them in for long-term political gains?
Yes, absolutely. Part of the agenda of the mayor and the advocacy groups that are giving him a lot of political support are ultimately voting rights in local elections, so that even if people aren't citizens, even if they aren't here illegally, they would be able to vote in the city. Obviously, that's not possible in the federal and the state elections, but they want to try it in the city. And so this is one way for him to solidify support, as if he doesn't already have it, among this group of residents. It's because there are no legitimate security or safety reasons to be issuing these cards. They're not secure.
Jessica Vaughn, we very much appreciate your insights. Look forward to having you back in the not too distant future to talk more about this. But thank you very much for setting the stage about what is afoot now in New York City. We appreciate you Skyping in there from Franklin, Massachusetts. So you heard what